Hi, good evening guys. It's Delia with Plant-Based Potential. I am doing my final tip tonight and I'm going to go over some of the other ones. I'm also making a turmeric hot cocoa tonight with some almond milk. So I'm going to get this heated up and going and then I'll get into my tip. So I hope everybody had a really great Christmas. And we got New Year's coming up this weekend, and I know there's going to be tons of, New Year resolutions, and we're all hoping for a better 2021. So I just posted today that I've been working on some meal plans, some plant-based meal plans, and basically I'm giving away a fitness tracker to anybody who purchases one during the month of January. And they'll be entered into a drawing. So that's what I got going after this. So tonight, the tip number 10 is actually enjoying the things you love. Because life is short, and a lot of times people think that their lives become this huge dietary restriction when you go plant-based, which isn't true. You can veganize just about anything. And I just think that we should still enjoy the things that we love. So, it's not a crime to have a beer once in a while. I do it too. It's not a crime to, hi Debbie, good to see you. It's not a crime to, go have a cake once in a while, or just indulge a little. It is the holidays. There's all kinds of stuff that tempts us, but if we can make it our own way and present it in a special way that other people might be inspired by it. Things like pizza, those things I thought were going to be out the window for me when I first started this vegan plant-based journey thing, and it's actually been a good learning process because I've come across some really great pizzas and stuff. So enjoy the things you love. That's also a whole part of this whole culmination of things that we're doing, is making lifestyle changes. So it's not just about enjoying the things you eat, it's about enjoying life in general and being healthy and capable enough to do the things that you're inspired by. Like hiking, camping, getting down to the Grand Canyon, or going white river rafting, or being able to play with your grandchildren. I don't know, whatever it is that you need to be healthy for. If you want to go on future travels after you retire, you want to be healthy enough to be able to enjoy your retirement. So that's why this is such an important thing. So starting from the beginning, we started with making goals, guys. This is a huge step in just going in a forward direction. Make goals for yourself. Write it down. Be accountable. Becoming aware. So bringing awareness to the things that you're doing currently that you have to recognize to bring a change to it. So once you acknowledge some things, then you can make changes to those things. Being open to trying new things. This is obviously a new dietary thing. There's going to be lots of different flavors and textures and foods that you've never tried before. Be open to trying them. Be open to trying different exercises and sports and games and whatever. Just be open. It's all going to be fun in the end. Next was the think progress, not perfection. So it's not about everything being perfect. It's about going forward and always just acknowledging those moments when you fall back and finding a way to use those moments to grow from it. And that's a pretty big important one. So we tend to be perfectionists a lot, and we should really just focus on what we have accomplished versus all the things that we think we haven't, or we haven't done it well enough, or to our perfectionist level. So this is getting hot, so I'm going to let you guys know what to do with our cocoa. So it's a turmeric, which is a very anti-inflammatory seasoning or spice. It's actually a root, like a ginger root kind of, it looks like. So we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. And then I have some Hershey's cacao powder. So we put in a tablespoon and a half of this. One, and I'm just gonna eyeball that. Okay. Gotta turn down my heat here. All right, so anytime you're ever using turmeric, no, I'm overflowing, guys. Oh, so disappointed. This little electric stove gets so hot and I don't even know how to operate an electric stove anymore. With the turmeric spice, you always want to use black pepper because for some reason it makes the turmeric more bioavailable in our body. That means that we can absorb the nutrients and goodies it has when it's combined with pepper. So I'm going to just add some pepper to that. A small pinch of red cayenne pepper. You can omit this if you want, but I think it gives it a nice little kick. And then we add in a little bit of fat. So I usually like to use coconut oil, but if you don't have this, even just a little bit of olive oil will do the trick. Okay, so even though I overflowed, it's still got plenty of milk in here. And in the end, we sweeten this up with honey. I use local honey because it helps with allergies and stuff. And I used to have really debilitating allergies that I no longer have anymore. So you guys can use agave nectar or like rice syrup or other kinds of sweeteners, but I personally like to use local honey because it helps with allergies immensely. So I really want you guys to see how beautiful this is, even though I made a mess over here. All right. There she is, and my mess. All right, so if you guys they actually do make vegan marshmallows, so if that's something you enjoy adding, put it in. And that is how simple it is to make hot cocoa when you don't overheat the pan. And so now, where were we at? Number 6, exercise. Huge, huge, guys. That's a huge part about the whole being healthy enough to enjoy your, retirement years or any years in general. A lot of people are very sedentary, and really just walking every day would make a difference in your life. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week will make a huge, huge improvement in your life. The more you do it, the more you're going to want to do it. It just feeds into more. So exercise, and just keep that. Put that in your routine for life because it's going to save your life. Getting adequate sleep and drinking plenty of water. Another 2 huge things. Both are just a necessity to life. Sleeping, for one, is going to help with tons of things like preventing disease, helping with your mood, helping with your memory. Water, I think I said too, water can be you can be a flowing river or a stagnant pond. And the more you're a flowing river, the cleaner you are, the more your system can move things through and keep you on a healthy track with that. So don't get your water intake through coffee, soda, tea, alcohol. They're not legit ways to get hydrated. So stay hydrated, drink water, get a water bottle, make it your life. Your supporters, your people who are close to you. You want to make sure you acknowledge the people who are close to you in your life. Keep them around because, we don't want to impress the wrong people. We want to be able to say that, when we fell down and we didn't do well on a certain thing and we're beating ourselves up because that's what we tend to do, we have that friend who's like, nah, yeah, you sucked, but you gotta and do this again. So we always have to acknowledge those people in our life. Staying vigilant against our negative inner thoughts. Like literally, it will be a lifelong battle. You may find yourself cycling negative thoughts here and there. It does get easier over time. That was another part of bringing acknowledgement to stuff. So acknowledging those negative thoughts, putting them down on paper, and then flipping that thought, putting a positive spin on it, and make it a mantra in your mind, you know, because sometimes we tell ourselves really ugly things. I know I have, you know, we body bash ourselves, we call ourselves, you know, bad names and say we don't deserve stuff, and that's not true. We do. And even if it means putting sticky notes up on the mirror or whatever you need to remind yourself that you're a beautiful human, and we're all working to better ourselves in the end, okay? And there's always room for growth. So that is it, you know, and then enjoy the things you love, guys, because life is about enjoyment, and we're here. This is our ticket to do anything we want. You know, we came here to Earth for a reason, and we're just here to like enjoy this, you know, pamphlet of travels and foods and experiences and love. And I think that in the end, you know, finding that health in mind, body, and soul at the end of the day is what makes us really enjoy things at the end. So that's what I have for you guys now. Couple other things I wanted to mention. Obviously, I know, you know, things are kind of rampant right now with the COVID and stuff, which is why I'm working on these meal plans to try and help bring you guys some services in another way that's, you know, not face-to-face. Obviously, if you do want to go forward with a meal plan, I will be here to answer any questions to help you get through any recipe or any kind of questions you may have about what's going on with your body when you start to change your diet. I encourage people to sign up for Veganuary, which is a whole vegan movement. They send out emails with recipes and tons of just information that helps make your journey feel like it's worthwhile. Also, last thing, I wanted to show you guys this product that I've been using. I want to say about 20 extra fruits and vegetables into my diet every day. It's called Juice Plus, and I purchased the gummy form of this because I really like them. And so literally, like, it's all plant-based, it's all organic, and like just the fruit samples alone, you have apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, arceola cherry, pineapple, prune, date, beets. So there's tons of extra nutrients you can get and kind of bridge the gap in your diet. The veggies, we got broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and kale. So again, easy way to bridge the gap in your diet. Also, another little tip, if you guys are gonna go plant-based, always think about purchasing some supplementary vitamin B12 and vitamin D. These two things are super vital for, you know, maintaining health, because we can't get those nutrients typically out of plant-based stuff. There are things like fortified foods and stuff that you can purchase that have those vitamins, but you're not going to find them in just the plant world. So if you guys are starting, that's a good start. Like I said, if you have any questions, if you want to start a meal plan that's kind of custom to, you know, being gluten-free, or, you know, like if you have type 2 diabetes and you're trying to kind of lower that glycemic index or blood sugar level thing, then we can work on that too. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really great New Year's, and I will see you all soon. Hopefully I'll have some cooking demos with some friends and family, and we can kind of get a gist of the whole atmosphere when we get together in the future when things calm down a bit with this whole thing. So anyways, you guys stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you next year. Goodbye.